The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. Teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Jimmy Horn here on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Pulled in by Tommy Trumbull. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they will be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They give it to him again. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Xavier Watts picks it. Will get it inside the red zone at the 15 after that interception and return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Come on, Kenny.
They go play action on 1st down. throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker. And that hit prevents a first down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
First carry now for Kyren Williams. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Williams. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Second Pirates! 79 Broncos!
At the 6-yard line.
Hey, pass! 19 Lions! Let's go!
Back on second and goal. And he can't reel it in. Incomplete. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And that brings up third and goal.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal. Back to throw. Has it in close. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons will jump back to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing. Younghoe Koo kickoff for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Baker with the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Go! Dragon 6, Cowboy 80! Ready,
Back to work after throwing the pick. It's everything he has under this one. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! '60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
First down, play action. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they face second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Mustang 19!
Looking to throw again on second down. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
19 tight. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
To the air on third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You hate to see this on fourth down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. out front. First guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors 70, 60 Vikings, 6 Buffalo 18, 19 Lions. Ready?
Working now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Riggs, 70 Lions. Let's go.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's got. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 1-point game. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
60, ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Cut out left. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They're going play action. Headed out right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down.
Viking 18. Dragon 60.
From the red zone now. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for second down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he takes it in the end zone for a
Junior on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back-to-back carries here. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Going to the ground again on first. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't bring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Check smash. Bronco 80.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They have second and pretty long here.
Hawk 70. 18, run. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Ready, run.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. It's his running back. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. New set of downs from 37.
Let's go. Panthers, let's go.
Pass play on first and 10. He'll put everything he's got behind it. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. They're down to their final one in this half. They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action.
Here we go.
He'll try to do it himself. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Panthers take a second quarter lead. The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did. And I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, and the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go. And that group certainly was.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Hey, alert. Stop it.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
18. Get it. Steady.
Working on first down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Come on, come on. Go.
He's going to throw again on second down. Finds his back, Kyren Williams. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Offense up to the line fast.
Luka 19. Warriors 17.
First down. First and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, able to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions.
On second down, a run with Williams. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
Panther 80. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Big.
They've got a man in motion.
Rattler. 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. Yep.
Shotgun now on third down. And he will score. Touchdown Atlanta. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. Kyren Williams the touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons push their lead to 3. Koo all lined up and ready to put this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
19 Lions. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Airing it out to start this drive. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
26 yards.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
First down.
Go.
First and 10 at the 46.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
19 tight. 19
And break the huddle. It's second down now.
Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Cub 19. Cub 19. 18. Pioneers. Ready, right?
Looking to throw here. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short procs. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 70. Trap 60, trap 60. Let go.
Throw here, third down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jamel Dean makes the play.
Well, that's now two, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
60 Bobcat.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Called in by Olave, left side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go. Ready.
Heads out on the bootleg. Complete out to their outside. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. And it's a pickup of 4 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. All set to go now from the 35.
Come on. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Ranger.
Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go now. Cowboy. Check smash. Hey.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he goes, third and long. That one's caught by Mooney. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, first and 10. Throw right side, caught by Mooney. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. It's a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Warriors 70, 70 Timberwolf, 7 Pirates, Panther 11, Panther.
Sticking to the air here. Goes right downfield to Olave. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that,
and he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game.
Panthers 14.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Oh, he loses it on the hit. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Ready!
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Screen here for Williams. And he's able to get this down to the 13. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Chop 60, chop Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Working now from the gun. Cut near the goal line. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Gonna keep this one and go. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. But it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. They're going play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. Koo on now for the extra point. He connects on the extra point try. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead.
31. Panthers 14. Young Wei Koo.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, go!
Second half starts with a run by Williams. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down. Goes to the hurry up here. Second down pass play coming. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons make it a 24-point ball game.
Panthers 14. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Pass brought in by Tetairoa McMillan. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard
19 tight,
line.
19 tight. 7 Pirates.
Back to pass on 2nd and short. On the move, headed right. Down he goes. The Falcons defense gets here to him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains. They want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Hey, smash. Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Third and long for him here. Tremble with the grab. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 5.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Check smash, check smash. 19, trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 8, Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. Ready.
Here's the snap on fourth. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down from the 42. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Mooney downfield, and he has it. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons piling onto the scoreboard yet again.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons continue piling onto this lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has found well for him today.
19, here we go, start. 19, Tiger, 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. They almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Carolina in punt formation. They can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
26-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they hold him down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
18, Pioneer. 70 Ranger, 70, 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready.
Throwing now on 1st down. Finds him on the slant. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. right side. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Stephanie! Panthers 60. Panthers 30.
Drive play straight ahead. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Set it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let go.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He rolls to his right. Cut for big yards on the right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Well run here from the gun. And he's out of bounds after a gain of about 8, so nice pickup there, 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Go. Ready.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. He's got it at the 6. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. This winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st down, Atlanta.
Ready.
They stay on the ground with Williams. That is exactly why you rally to the football. You got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 22 out of that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Here we go. Scott. Hop. Ready.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he has this down to the 34. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
19 Tigers.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Falcons have the ball and the lead. Only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason.
Ready.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Another run for Williams. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time right. Now here he goes. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Even 5 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Straight ahead with Williams. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Koo able to put it through. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
10 at their own 18-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready. 19, 18.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.